Hope everyone's having a great day. Today we have a 2014 F250 with a 6.7, and we have a couple codes. One of them I don't think I made a video on yet, so I figured might as well make something about this. Here we have a crankcase ventilation disconnected. It's a P04 David Bravo. And we also do have a reductant tank heater. Obviously, I've done a few of those on these, so I'm not going to record that. But luckily, I found a technical service bulletin for this truck for the P04 David Bravo, built on or before 11 November 2015. This one's production date is, we can go look at the tag actually. So this one you can see is a 12 of 13, so we fall within that range. So this TSB basically states to install the crankcase ventilation collar kit, and then also we're going to reprogram the PCM. So without further ado, that's the part number for the collar kit if you do need it. I have the collar kit right here. If you know what this does, why they want this installed, I'm really curious, because I honestly have no idea. I'm kind of curious myself. So if you do know why they why this is a requirement, let me know. I'm curious. So I'm trying to find a good place for you. And I have a Duramax doing a regen, so it's quite loud today, fortunately. So you can kind of see, this is what we're trying to get to right here. This thing's kind of tight here. We're going to go ahead and follow the instructions today. For some reason, I feel like we should. And if I can get my camera to adhere to something, we'd be doing pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and set you right here. We're going to go ahead and pop this charge tube off. I'll be right back. Any tools for that? So we're first going to take this charge tube clamp off. It's an 11 or 7/16. And then we need to attack this clamp right here. Oh, my light went bye-bye. This clamp we want to loosen, obviously. And then we're going to need to get this clamp inside there. I have to jump up on this truck because it's a race truck. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. There's a clip. You gotta pull it up. I usually pull it up over. It's really hard to see like that. I'll show you right now. And then over here, you need to get up underneath. This one's already loose. Well, they just don't come up that easy. And then this one, we're just gonna go ahead and give it a little tug. Oh, look at that. And you see this clip right here? See how I pulled it above? You just gotta pop it back in. So when you go to reinstall it, it locks in place. Okay. Usually I don't take these out to do this, but I figure it's not a bad idea. So what we're gonna do now, we need to disconnect this electrical connector. Then I'm gonna need to rotate this ring. I'm trying to remember which way. Okay, we rotate it down. Is it down or up? It's sad that I don't remember. Fords, they like to get you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it does. So it goes counterclockwise to get it off. There we go. Okay. So I'll show you how I did that magic trick. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Just be careful. Look at this one's been replaced. You can tell because there's no sticker on the CCV housing. So we're going to pull it up here. This is where all the fun happens. Almost fell. Okay, hopefully you can see. And then this, I think you're supposed to break these tabs. It is. But just gonna try. We're gonna tag team this sucker. We got 3 screwdrivers, 1 per tab. It's gonna bend them all. I don't know why. I didn't do this in the first place. Just fighting it. Just two. Luckily, this hose is, this filter is newer, so this hose isn't gonna break. Just like that. Okay, now, put this stupid thing on. And you put this. This goes like so. Okay, there you go. What it does, nobody knows.
What the hell?
Yeah, Ford. Okay, so that was my giblets. My giblets. Okay, there's that. Okay, now nobody can disconnect the. I don't know what the whole point of that is, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, weird, huh? But you can't just put that on. It says you must update the PCM. You have to.
What?
So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'll update the PCM. Then we gotta plug this in. I don't really get it, but it's what Ford says, Ford wants. Crazy. What's that? Okay. Okay, it's good. So this is the next day. I had to delete the IDS and update it because it was so far out of date that it wouldn't let me do anything. So I've already replaced the reductant tank heater. Obviously the collar was done, and like you saw yesterday. We're gonna go ahead and finish this reprogramming so I can get on with this truck. So it tells you right here, the original CCV is removable lock ring that may be gray or color, black in color. It has the visible tabs. So I guess failure to answer the CCV collar question correctly will result in a violation of U.S. federal and certain state emission law. So it's got to be something with the tamper. So I'm not too sure. So that's the one we have. We have the permanent connection, as you can see up there. Huh. It's interesting. Okay, we're doing VIN verification. That is a correct VIN. I've already double checked. So that's the question. Is the vehicle equipped with a CCV collar kit, permanent connection, black and color, smooth around the outside with no visible locking tabs? Or are you installing the collar? Yes. Oh, no, yes. That would have been fun. I have to redo that whole thing all over again. It's the one thing that sucks about the 6.7s. They take forever to program. But I think it's going to do... So there obviously is an update, so we're going to go ahead and program the update. And we're gonna check the internet and make sure if there's any newer files, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. Cool. Switch the ignition off. Okay. Switch the ignition on. And the computer is dead. The truck is dead now. So it kills the bus, so nothing comes on when it's doing this procedure. So it's completely normal. You get crazy messages, everything's shut off, and it seems like the truck's possessed, but it's not. Turn the ignition off. I think I almost fell asleep. Ignition's off. Truck's being a... Okay. Start or crank it. Let's see if it starts. Jury's out. It actually runs. Okay, we're gonna go back here. It's gonna say sharing it off. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it has a double off. We're gonna go on, and then I think we're gonna do the next module. No? Wow. Okay, cool. I guess I was wrong. Doesn't make you reprogram everything. Okay. Let's go here. We can go to self-test. You know, like do all, it should have cleared it after doing the programming. It should have reset all the codes again. Because when it breaks communication, it'll throw code sometimes. This IDS works great. It's just very, very, very slow. I don't know if it's because it's on this or if it's the program. And now I run it wirelessly, which is nicer. But it's always been this slow for me. It's never been anything, you know, not fast like I would want it to be. But I'm curious to see if anybody else is faster than this, because then that might give me a new reason to get the new Zeus. But this one actually works great. Doesn't seem like it's slow. Doesn't seem like it's the actual scanner itself. It seems like it's just the program. IDS has never been a speed demon for me. It's just been slow and lax. It works great. It's just, you know, if I want something done quick that I can do with the snap-on, I'm going to use the snap-on. But if it needs to be programmed or something that I need the IDS for, then I will use that. Lost communication. I think these are all history codes. BCM. No, it's active in the BCM. Optional fail modules. So we're just going to shut it off. We're going to go back here, clear all the codes. I just want to be sure this thing's good. But PCM pass, so there's no codes in the PCM, which is nice. Hopefully I clicked the right button. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't clear all the codes out, which it should have. These are optional equipment that it failed communication with. I really don't care about that. I just more so care about getting all the communication codes out from reprogramming. And yeah, that's how you install the collar and reprogram it. And I've installed quite a few of these, and I have yet to see one come back with that same code. So hopefully that takes care of it. I mean, unfortunately, we have to follow the technical service bulletin first before we get too far into it. But just so you're aware, I did check. Made sure the crankcase filter was not restricted in any way. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't have excessive pressure in the crankcase. Doesn't have excessive blow-by. There's a TSB for it. We follow the TSB for the collars for the update, and it seems to take care of it every time. So if you are experiencing that code, you can install the collar kit, but you're probably gonna have to take it somewhere and have them reprogram the PCM to accommodate that installation, which I'm not really sure why it does that, but it seems like something Ford did. I'm not sure, but I hope you enjoyed it and learned something.